Hello, Commanders. Automatic Gamer here, and welcome to my NFL Week 17 predictions. Last week, still a good week. Still on that 3-game right now win streak. I'm still hoping we can end it off with a 9-8 record with a 5-game win streak. But who knows if we can get what we want, especially with the holidays coming around. But yeah, speaking of the holidays, Merry Christmas to anyone who's celebrating, and also if you're celebrating with either your family or anyone else, either hanging out, playing games, or anything else, or watching football, it's a great time for doing that. And speaking of the NFL and football, we got a few Christmas games coming up on the schedule. Let's start things off with the Christmas Day games being the first one being the Dallas Cowboys facing off against Washington Commanders. Let's just. I don't know. Like the Cowboys, obviously, well, they're out of playoffs, but so are the Commanders. This game, divisional game. Again, yeah, sometimes could go either way. Because both, Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens are obviously, that's a great trio of receivers and quarterback that you have. And also, the Commanders have to go with their third string quarterback because both Jane Daniels and Marcus Mariota are hurt. Who knows if good things are even going to happen to them for the rest of the season and the year. Because yeah, with both your quarterback, your main and your backup hurt, and you got to rely on your third string. That's not great. And well, who knows what the Commanders even have going for them for the rest of the year. It's just been a really tough year considering that everything that happened last year with the championship game, and now, yeah, them just getting beaten by the Eagles, and then, well, yeah, now they're back up and starting quarterback is hurt. Now you got to go with your third string. I just feel kind of sad for the Commanders going on this deficit that they have going for them right now, unfortunately. But yeah, for this game, I'm going to go with the Dallas Cowboys to get this win. And Commanders, I just feel kind of sad for your team right now. Next, we got a NFC North showdown on Christmas Day. We got the Minnesota Vikings facing off against the Detroit Lions. Now the Lions. I'm gonna talk about the Vikings, our favorite team, in a second, but I just want to talk about the Lions. Lions, their playoff chances are pretty much dwindling nearly out. So if we do beat them, we can fully eliminate them from playoff contention, which would be absolutely awesome. Because I think that would be something I would definitely want on my Christmas list, being another win. But again, I know that's going to hurt our draft pick, which honestly would kind of suck. But yeah, they could have won against Steelers, but made an offensive penalty. And also, I think one of their crucial mistakes this season, they haven't been utilizing David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs all that well with Jared Goff at the quarterback position. He is a great quarterback, but he hasn't been utilizing Jared Goff with Dan Campbell's system of everything. He hasn't been utilizing David Montgomery or Jahmyr Gibbs in that run game. But again, I know they got a good defense. They got Amon-Ra St. Brown. I know they're still injured on both the offense and the defense. And yeah, so that's not great to help the Lions. But who knows? Because yeah, Brian Branch is out there pretty much going to be out of the playoffs unless they do win this game against us. This is being played at US Bank Stadium, so that'll give the Vikings obviously a huge, significant edge, which will be great. And of course, we're going to be going with Max Brosmer at quarterback because JJ McCarthy, for goodness sake, cannot stay healthy, and honestly, I feel so bad for this 22-year-old kid at quarterback. Because obviously I think he was going to be our franchise quarterback, and he finally looks good, and he gets a hand injury on his throwing arm. Seriously, I was praying and praying, can he play with maybe one arm on Christmas and pull off the upset and a Christmas miracle? The reason I like JJ McCarthy a lot is because he's easy to root for, and he brings this sort of fun and energetic element to this Vikings squad and team led by Kevin O'Connell and a Brian Flores led defense. I mean, obviously, I would love Brian Flores to take over as head coach because I just want to keep number 9 hopefully on the field and for a lot more games, and I want to keep 18 Justin Jefferson happy. Most importantly, I want to keep him happy at most. And I mean, the GM Quezito Fermenza out of the building. I want him out. I want him to leave. Yeah, so Brian Flores take over as head coach. I think he would just transform our team to be probably one of the best high caliber teams because the defense is already very, very good and impressive. But yeah, I mean, the offense has a lot of woes here and there. But yeah, for these reasons, I mean, I'm still going to go with the Minnesota Vikings to get this win, even though it will hurt our draft pick if we do win. But who knows? Miracles can happen, and it is Christmas, so yeah, that's that. Next, finally, on Thursday Night Football, on Christmas for Thursday Night Football, we got a AFC West showdown. You got the Kansas City Chiefs facing off against Denver Broncos on Thursday Night Football. So, Chiefs, Broncos, I mean, the Broncos, I cannot believe they lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, obviously, it still got the number 1 seed in the AFC, so that's just awesome. Do not let it fall into the Patriots' hands, because then otherwise we know what's going to happen. But yeah, the Broncos, I mean, still a very, very good put-together team. I mean, defense has had a couple of woes here and there, but I still think it's very, very good. I mean, Bo Nix, Courtland Sutton, everyone else in the offense, they're all great. Bo Nix still one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Coached by Sean Payton, still great. I mean, going up against the Chiefs, already eliminated from playoff contention, of course. Patrick Mahomes is hurt, and I thought I just got word that said Gardner Minshew just got hurt, so they're going with their third-string quarterback, and it's not looking too great for the Chiefs. I mean, third-string quarterback, Travis Kelce, is not looking good at all, so that's not great. Their offense is having issues, their defense is having issues, just everything in Kansas City is problematic right now. Yeah, so for this, I gotta go with the Denver Broncos to get this win. And Chiefs, this will just help your draft pick even if Mahomes isn't in for about half of next season. So that's interesting. Next, we got the Houston Texans facing off against the LA Chargers. Both these teams getting wins last week. Texans, I mean, it was against Raiders, but my gosh, it was a very, very close game. They were able to get Ashton Jeanty going. Geno Smith, I mean, he's an okay quarterback, but he isn't the greatest in the world, and he hasn't been building things up and just being this is going to be the guy heading into Vegas, even if he is a stopgap. That's not your answer, but you're getting your run game going. I mean, your offense has still got a lot of woes on it. Your defense is bad too. Secondary is awful. But for the Texans, I mean, offense definitely still getting better and better. I think they could still have a chance here to win the AFC South if the Jaguars end up losing a couple games here. And, well, yeah, for this, I mean, going up against the Chargers with Justin Herbert, I mean, it's going to be a game because also Justin Herbert, he didn't get sacked at all last week, and he's got to deal with probably one of the best defenses in the National Football League with the Texans defense. I mean, they're just pretty much unstoppable. You can get nothing across that pass rush. It's insanely formidable. I mean, defense is one of the best. It's better than the Chargers. Offense is good, but it's nothing on the defense. I mean, offense of the Texans, it's still doing good. I mean, C.J. Stroud being back is obviously a big game changer from Davis Mills, I do think. But, I mean, yeah. For this, I'm going to go with the Houston Texans to get the win here. But the big reason for that is going to be that defense is just that damn good in the NFL. So, yeah, Texans, Strouds, you get the win. Next, we got the Baltimore Ravens facing off against Green Bay Packers. I pray that Lamar Jackson plays in this game. I really hope he does. I mean, yeah, Ravens, I mean, of course, losing to the uh, stupid New England Patriots. They just get exposed as frauds, losing to the Buffalo Bills the week prior, and then they battle back and then they win against the Baltimore Ravens. And the Patriots fans are chanting in the stands, MVP for Drake May. Oh my gosh. It is so effing annoying. I hate it. I hate it. I was like, I heard the fans and I'm like, you're chanting MVP. I'm like, all right, Patriots fans, you're so annoying. I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry. But yeah, the Ravens, I mean, facing off against the Green Bay Packers, Lamar Jackson, who knows if he's going to be back, especially with that hit he had on his back. So I pray he'll be back. This, I think it's a Sunday game. This Saturday for the Green Bay Packers game, even though it is being played at Lambeau. I mean, if Lamar Jackson plays, huge boost in the offense. I mean, you still got King Henry, you still got Zay Flowers, you still got Mark Andrews, you still got Isaiah Likely. You got a really good, solid defense. And yeah, for the Green Bay Packers, I mean, you're going to be relying on your third string quarterback. Again, there's a theme going with a few teams going on their third string quarterback. Besides the Vikings, which is good. And yeah, I mean, Jordan Love's hurt. Malik Willis is hurt. So the Packers going to be relying on their third string quarterback. And also with still the litany of injuries that they got going for them with Micah Parsons, Zach Tom, Evan Williams. I think Christian Watson might be okay, but he could still be injured. I don't really know the full status on him. But yeah, with all those injuries that the Packers have, especially with going with the third string quarterback, I'm going to go with the Baltimore Ravens to get this win. And yeah, if they can win the AFC North, I'll be so happy for the Baltimore Ravens fans because you'll be able to knock off the Steelers with Aaron Rodgers. Next, we got now moving into our Sunday games, we got the Seattle Seahawks going up against the Carolina Panthers. Now the Panthers, I mean, winning, of course, against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're in first place of the NFC South right now. Going off that interception that they had and then kicking that field goal, making it 23-20, winning. I think for the Buccaneers, I mean, they just want Todd Bowles to be fired. But yeah, for the Panthers getting that huge win, they're in control of the NFC South right now. But I don't know if it's going to be for too long because going up against Seattle Seahawks with Sam Darnold, JSN, Cooper Kupp, a really rock-solid defense, good head coaching and everything. This is going to be a tough ask for Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers, who have a really good offense with Rico Donald and Hubbard. So that's obviously got to be a tough ask, even though Bryce Young, I think, is a very good quarterback and has pretty much done his best to turn things around in Carolina for the Panthers. So that's good on that part, but again, this is a really tough ask going up against the Seattle Seahawks team. Yeah, so I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks to get this win, and I still feel like the Buccaneers are going to win the NFC South, even if they still do end up firing Todd Bowles. Next, we got the Cincinnati Bengals facing off against the Arizona Cardinals. The Bengals last week winning out pretty much over the Miami Dolphins. I mean, still out of the playoffs, but Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, I mean, that trio is just absolutely awesome. I mean, defense, I think they stepped up just a tad. It's still not the best in the NFL, even with Trey Hendrickson. But, I mean, it's definitely taken a little bit of a step up, which is a improvement. So that's a good thing. I mean, the offense is still probably one of the best in the league. And going up against this Cardinals squad with, I think Kyler Murray's going to be playing. I mean, we know the ceiling of Kyler Murray, unfortunately, as the Arizona Cardinals team. And for them being a dark horse team, which is very interesting in the NFC West. And I mean, well, Cardinals, I mean, they were unable to close out close out any of these games, even if they do end up usually putting up fights in any of these games, because I think they are a very feisty NFL team with how the offense and defense both operates for the Cardinals in Arizona. But yeah, for this game, with Joe Burrow, Chase, Higgins, and Hendrickson, I have to go with the Cincinnati Bengals to get this win, especially with that performance that they had coming into last week against the Miami Dolphins. Then we got a AFC North showdown. You got the Pittsburgh Steelers facing off against Cleveland Browns. Now, honestly, I think it would be hilarious since the Steelers won this week against the Lions, and then they lose next week to the Cleveland Browns, and Myles Garrett breaks his sack record. I think that'd be hilarious. But yeah, I mean, well, for the Browns, I mean, they kept it close against the Buffalo Bills. Myles Garrett, unfortunately, didn't get the sack record. If you're a Cleveland Browns fan, that's probably the only thing you're holding on to besides the defense. I mean, the one thing that also sucks is I think Quinshon Judkins, your running back, I think he is injured, so that just sucks on your offensive side of the ball. So that's just bad. I mean, and I think you want your head coach to go because sure Sanders is being a little bit held back by him, even though he's doing some pretty average, I think, but still good performances here and there in Cleveland for this Brown squad. But yeah, I mean, and going up against this Pittsburgh Steelers squad with Aaron Rodgers, I mean, unless Aaron Rodgers is going to be protected on this offensive line, which I know is really good because you got Aaron Rodgers, you got DK Metcalf, you got everyone else on your offense, and you have, of course, a pretty good defense, especially with Jalen Ramsey at your secondary cornerback. So that's good. And I mean, unless the Browns are able to get after Aaron Rodgers and being able to pull off the upset, I think that'd be really hilarious. But yeah, for this game, I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers to get this win. But if Myles Garrett is able to break that sack record and get the upset win on the Steelers, I think that'd be really funny for the Cleveland Browns to do. Next, we got a AFC South match. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars facing off against Indianapolis Colts. For the Colts, I mean, 44-year-old Grandpa Philip Rivers, I mean, he's still solid. He's still got probably a good amount of power left in the tank. Because I think he is still a really good quarterback even after being away from the game for 5 years. I mean, I know we lost to the 49ers from like 48 to 20 points or 21 points. I can't quite remember, but good God, the Colts, I mean, offense is average and good, even if Indiana Jones is out. Philip Rivers is still a really good quarterback because, like I said, he's got a lot still left in the tank. But, I mean, the issue for the Colts is got to be the defense. I mean, if you, playing on your home turf and then you allow 48 points, I mean, defense has definitely taken a lot of steps back and definitely been weakened here, even without guys like Sauce Gardner and all that. And going up against this Jaguars team led by Trevor Lawrence and everyone else on the offense, defense, secondary, and everything, for this game, I'm going to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars to get this win. And Colts, just strengthen up your defense a little bit and wait for Indiana Jones to come back. Unless he leaves in free agency, then you're probably going to be doomed for a while. Then we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers facing off against the Miami Dolphins. Both these teams losing last week. I think one more so losing more in heartbreaking fashion because the Dolphins just getting run over by the Cats of the Cincinnati Bengals. And Dolphins, you're throwing in your backup quarterback in Quinn Ewers. You're not throwing in Zach Wilson, so that's still a good thing. But Quinn Ewers, he did not have his best day. They obviously had no run game going with Devin A. Chan. You could not get anything with Jalen Waddle, so that's just bad. Your defense is awful. Your secondary is bad. Offense, I feel like, has taken a tiny step back for the Miami Dolphins, so that's not great. Mike McDaniel's on the hot seat, so that's sort of a good thing because I know they want him out of there. But at least your GM's gone, so that's another bright spot. And going up against this Tampa Bay Buccaneers team with Baker Mayfield, Mike Evans, Ibuka, Chris Godwin, Bucky Irving, all on the offense, and then you got a really good defense and a pretty good secondary. I think this will be the game for the Bucs to be able to bounce back and reclaim the first placing in the NFC South, even if they still want Todd Bowles to be fired. So yeah, for this game, I mean, I know it's being played in Miami, which might give the Dolphins maybe a little bit of optimism, which kind of cool. But yeah, for this game, since they're both used to playing in heat like that, I'm gonna go with Baker Mayfield to bake up a win and get the Buccaneers another win in order to win the NFC South. So Baker, just keeping on baking up those wins, and you're winning this game. Next, we got a AFC East showdown. You got the New England Patriots facing off against the New York Jets. Oh, gosh. Jets, please win this game. I mean, you're a bad team, but still win this game. This is a divisional match, so you never know. But yeah, Jets, Patriots. I mean, Jets losing to the New Orleans Saints last week. Yeah, Aaron Glenn, I don't know if he's going to be the answer. Justin Fields, backup quarterback, and your backup quarterback is hurt, and I think they're also going with their third string quarterback, so that's not good for the Jets. And yeah, they're just how do I put this? Oh yeah, they're a dumpster fire of a team. So that's not great. So yeah, the Jets offense is not good. Defense is not great. The secondary is bad. Special teams is bad. Everything about the Jets is just bad. And yeah, going up against the New England Patriots, if they can pull off the upset here and get this win, I think it is being played in MetLife, so that might give the Jets kind of a middle of the road optimistic opportunity, which would be cool. But yeah, the Patriots, I mean, I think with Drake May, Stephon Diggs, and everyone else, I think the New England Patriots will easily get this win, and the Empire continues to strike back. I can make Star Wars references in my videos like Tom Grassi. Shout out to him for doing those in his videos. Those are so awesome. Next this is a game. We got the New Orleans Saints facing off against Tennessee Titans. Both these teams getting a win. Saints getting a win over the Jets last week, and the Titans getting a win over the Chiefs. Cam Ward, I mean, I think he's showing progress. I think his offense still got a lot of woes on it, but offense, defense still got a lot of woes on it, but Cam Ward, he's making progress, so that's a good thing. That's up to Cam Ward for that one, and yeah, facing off against the New Orleans Saints, I think this game might be ugly, but I mean, Tyler Shough, again, both quarterbacks like that, they're showing progress that they can, I think, be the guy for both those teams, so that's just awesome to actually see and have. Unlike the Vikings, who still got to figure out their quarterback position, I wish J.J. McCarthy never got hurt in the beginning of the year, because then we'd actually be good. I'm not sad. But yeah, I mean, the Saints and Titans, I mean, this could be an ugly game. I mean, who knows what's going to happen with both these teams, with both their quarterbacks, even though they both have shown very good progress into their games, even though they're on very, very bad teams, because both have not the greatest offenses, both have bad defenses, and yeah, who knows. But yeah, for this game, I'm going to go with the New Orleans Saints to get this win. And Titans, just still work on the protection of your quarterback. Next we got the New York Giants facing off against Las Vegas Raiders. Okay. I mean, Giants, Raiders. Giants, of course, losing to the Minnesota Vikings. So, yes, that's great. I mean, yeah, Jackson Dart held the less than. held the, like, I think, like, less than 5 yards. I mean, you still got guys like Tyrone Tracy. You still don't got Cam Scatterboo or Malik Neighbors back, so that's going to hinder them a lot on the offense and defense. The offense has some woes, especially with those guys being out. The defense has a few gaps that need to be filled, which is not great. Secondary isn't really the best in the NFL. It's decent, but it's also passable. And, I mean, going up against the Raiders, this will definitely be, I think, an easy win for the Giants because, well, even though they made it a really, really close game against the Texans last week because they were able to get Ashton Jeanty going in that run game. So that's nice with Kenny Pickett, their backup at quarterback. So that's nice. And I think he might actually be doing better than Geno Smith. So, I mean, yeah, for this game, I mean, unless they're able to get Ashton Jeanty going, I'm going to go with the New York Jets to get this win, although this might be an ugly game to watch. Next, we got probably one of the best games of the year. We got the Philadelphia Eagles going up against the Buffalo Bills. Oh my gosh, this will be an awesome game. Josh Allen versus Jalen Hurts. That'll just be awesome. I mean, yeah, the Bills last week, I mean, winning a pretty close game against the Cleveland Browns, but again, just the defense of the Browns is what keeping them alive. But yeah, Josh Allen, even if he has James Cook in that run game, he's got still a good amount of wide receivers. Could he use one or two more? Yeah, of course he could, but yeah. You know, when Josh Allen just throws on that cape, he can throw the team on his back and still win that game. And yeah, going up against this Philadelphia Eagles team with Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley is doing his best to return to his form of running back position. I mean, because him and Jalen Hurts are still a really good duo in the NFL, just like Josh Allen and James Cook. But I mean, yeah, both offenses are good, both defenses are good. Special teams, secondary, both teams is good, and I mean, it could just come down to the quarterback and turnovers play because both quarterbacks are good. Even though I'm gonna give the edge and the win here to Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, just because the Eagles still got Kevin Patullo and Nick Sirianni as head coach and offensive coordinator, which has definitely the two of them have definitely given the Eagles woes in the past, given that how things have usually gone. So, yeah, for this game, if he has to, I think he will. I'm going to give Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills the win here. He's going to put on that cape and fly his team to a victory up against the Philadelphia Eagles. So, Bills, you get the win. Please take the East away from the Patriots. Then on Sunday Night Football, we got the Chicago Bears facing off against San Francisco 49ers. Both these teams at 11-4 looking on, trying to do their best to clinch the division. If the Bears win, they win out and win the NFC North officially this year, and it's been a couple rotations since that has happened. The Vikings should be the ones winning the division. Then there's justice in this world. But yeah, the Bears last week. Caleb Williams, he put on a show with his wide receivers, with DJ Moore, his great offense, really good defense, holding the Packers, especially in the end of the game and in overtime, able to come back in that game, tie up the game, and then go into overtime. It's 4th and 4. He throws it. DJ Moore catches that game-winning touchdown. That was just really awesome to see, even though I hate the Bears and all my division rivals. And yeah, going up against this San Francisco 49ers squad with still guys coming back with Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, and everyone else. The offense getting better and healthier. Defense still good. Secondary is still great. Special teams still good. And well, yeah, for this game, I I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers to get this win. Although if the Bears win and they end up clinching the division, I would be a little shocked, but also be a little upset. So 49ers, please beat the Bears. But also don't let the division fall into the hands of the Packers, please. So I don't know what to think or say. Then finally, on Monday Night Football, you got the LA Rams facing off against the Atlanta Falcons. Now the LA Rams doing their best to have a really close and good fight against the Seattle Seahawks. It was just an absolute awesome game. I think they should have won, barring that 2-point conversion, which is still deciding if it is a 2-point conversion here or there. I think that play will always be up for debate until the end of the season. But yeah, I mean, Devontae Adams, Matthew Stafford, and Puka Nacua. You got that trio of three amigos. Matthew Stafford, of course, still up in the MVP conversation for the Player of the Year. And he's still one of the best and solid quarterbacks. Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams, two of the best wide receivers in the NFL. You can't still top number 18 with Justin Jefferson, though. And yeah, going up against this Falcons squad with Kirk Cousins at quarterback, even though they got guys like Drake London and Bijan Robinson for your wide receivers and that run game, that could be maybe a bit of an issue for the Rams, even though they have a very good top 10 solid defense, a really good secondary, really good special teams. But yeah, Falcons, they're kind of, we still sometimes don't know who that team is because, I mean, you got Kirk Cousins and you don't want him on your roster, and he's doing his best to win you games even though you guys are already out of the playoffs. But yeah, I mean, for this, I'm going to go with the LA Rams to get this win. And I mean, well, yeah, the Falcons, if you don't want Kirk Cousins, we'll take him again on the Minnesota Vikings. I think you might miss Minnesota a little bit. But yeah, that is my NFL 2025-2026 Week 17 NFL predictions. I want to wish you guys all a very happy Merry Christmas, and hope you guys have a great time this week and weekend, spending time with your families and everything, watching a lot of football. And if you guys want to talk more football with me or anything, subscribe to my channel and join my Discord. The link will be in the description, and I will see you on the battlefield, Commanders.